This is a reading for the Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're gonna see what's going on with y'all for this eclipse season, 2026. The eclipse is on March 3rd, y'all. So it's a full moon in Virgo. And you know the North Node and the South Node are in Virgo, Pisces right now, and they're about to switch to Aquarius and Leo. So a lot of lunar activity going on. So we're gonna pull some cards and see how this is affecting y'all. Make sure y'all show some love to y'all favorite Pisces people. It's their season. Happy birthday, Pisces. All right, it is now March 1st, so happy birthday to the March Pisces. All right, well this fell out. Okay, French fries. So happy birthday to them. Shout out to them and what they doing. Okay, hope you having a good time. This woman that showed up already in somebody else's reading. I think it was the water signs. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's see how this work out. So we got the French fries. This is like a river. And then we have a woman. I call her a mature woman. And then we have like a horse. And then we got some shorts. So what I'm getting with this energy is I don't know. There definitely is an energy here of somebody wanting to go swimming, for sure. As a way to lose weight, as a way to work out. Somebody, as a mature woman or older woman, maybe swimming would be something that you might be interested in or considering. Somebody may be considering or buying a horse, purchasing a horse, or is into horse racing. That could be it too. I don't know. Um, but with these French fries, like this plate, I'm feeling like okay. This water here is what's going on. There's a ripple here. This is the thing. This is what the challenge is. You see, there's a light ripple. It's not heavy, but it's light. So that means either something calmed down or something about to get started. And that has to do with emotions, feelings. All right. So somebody's feelings. So somebody could be an emotional eater here. Okay. So you may want to. This lunar energy could make you feel that way. The energies are affecting everybody in all sorts of ways. So it wouldn't be surprising that somebody may want to eat more. Somebody may lose their appetite. Somebody might be more. There's definitely a lot of people who are, obsessed and, or sexually turned on by with this energy. Like it's emotional energy. So maybe there's something stirring up here. Okay, especially with this Mustang energy here. Somebody could be wanting a quickie. What you want to call a quickie? Okay, somebody could be interested in getting that going on. All right, they may want to meet up with somebody, get some fries, and have a quickie. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. Something short, something quick. You know. Now I don't know if somebody is watching you, trying to figure out what you're doing. So maybe somebody's watching to make sure that nothing gets out of hand. Somebody could be watching your figure, or you're telling you to watch your weight. It could be a nutritionist or your trainer or a mom or a mother figure. Like, hey, make sure you're not, overeating, and make sure you're working out. Or, maybe somebody's parent is eating a lot and gaining weight. It may have to do with their emotions. So somebody could be an emotional eater. Oh, menopause, premenopause, with this lunar energy. Somebody could be on their monthly, or somebody could be coming off their period for good. Like somebody is officially, you know, you've been a couple months, you ain't had it. So, it's been like this, you know, ain't been no ruffling or just a little something here and there, right? So it could be that. So somebody may be a little bit more aroused, but hormonal situations are going on here for sure. Um, So you could either be wanting to eat or, having primal sexual urges. Okay. Especially those who are perimenopause or menopausal, or your period is coming on. So it don't matter. All right. What else we got going on? What else we got going on? Yeah, but somebody is like, you can't eat like you used to. You know what I mean? Like you're getting older, so your metabolism is changing. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, we have sweetheart energy, clarifying the French fries. So maybe some of you might be getting together with your friend, your homie. Doesn't have to necessarily be a lover, but it could be y'all getting together, having some fries, getting together, going to get something to eat, having some fast food, connecting with one another, trying to see if there's something that's up. Maybe you sense something, but you're not really sure, or maybe something's dying out. Somebody's trying to catch it before it dies out. So maybe somebody wants to ask you out. This could be somebody who's older than you, or you're older than this person. Yeah, somebody maybe want to ask you out with the promise and the low tide, the low little tiny rip tide, or whatever you want to call it. It's like, it's very small, very simple. They don't want to, but they want to let you know they're there, type of thing, right? So the thing is that there's another woman here, so it could be a third party situation. Hmm. These cards keep falling. Nah, I'm not gonna take that. If it come out, it's meant to come out. I just want one. It's a lot coming out because there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this person. So somebody may have lost their partner. Somebody may have lost their mother. Somebody doesn't want to lose you. You could be an older, mature woman. So this is why somebody could be coming towards you. They could be looking at you as if you're somebody who's wild and free. So you could be somebody who's single. Yeah, with the merit making, like somebody may want to come chill with you, come hang out with you, come make up with you. Somebody may be feeling a loss, okay? Maybe missing you, wanting to reconnect with you. It could be because this person is homeless, okay? That could be the reason. I don't know, okay? The homeless card definitely came out here. So for some of you, you got somebody who could be coming towards you, maybe wanting to meet up with you, or maybe wanting to catch you to have something to eat. Um, the thing is that they have to. I feel like you're not paying them no mind. I don't feel like you're answering them, and they're looking at you as a loss because they were looking for you for some place to stay for a short period of time. Perhaps somebody may have wanted to stay with you, and you not answering. Oh my goodness, I don't know where that's coming from, y'all, but I can't do it. Me personally, I can't do that. Now, if I got some money to give you to stay in a hotel, I would rather do that. I could help you in some other way, like, but I'm not giving up my space. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I can't. I cannot. I don't feel comfortable doing that shit. I can't sleep when it be other people in my house. I just cannot. I'm sorry. I can't do it. You know? What's up? Let's see. But to each his own. Some people are cool with that. Okay, yeah, here's the magician here with the sweetheart energy. So somebody wants to make some type of communication with you, talk to you about old times. Remember when this could be a mother figure here when you were a kid, maybe want to talk, show you pictures, has been looking at pictures of you. Maybe they want you to come over, we order some food and we'll talk. Okay, now, if this is not a mother figure wanting to reconnect with their child here, because maybe there's some issue, maybe they need a place to stay. This is somebody who is wanting to ask you out, to ask for some assistance. They need a place to stay. Long story short, they're going to tell you it's for a short period of time. They're going to promise you, that they won't cause no problems. I'll be quiet. I won't cause no ripples. I won't cause too much noise. I won't cause too much problem. I promise. Yeah. And they thinking that you're gonna look at them like this, like you're gonna take them in like, oh, poor little puppy, because you maybe you're older, you're mature, you're single. okay, or all the above. Yeah, this is how they thinking that you gonna look, and this is what they gonna do. They gonna come in like a wild stallion, wild mare. All right, and for some of y'all, they think y'all gonna make up, okay, or they're gonna come and offer you whatever it is they gotta offer you, right? They're gonna beat you in the head with the bullshit, and then they're gonna tell you, oh, they need some place to stay now. They don't got no place to stay, so be careful who you let come by and visit for a day or two. Oh, I'm just in town. Yeah, people be lying, y'all. That's why I see. That's why I'll be, and I don't know. I don't know the rights. What is it? The squatters' rights. If you don't know the squatters' rights, don't be letting people come over and stay. Next thing you know, shit, they've been stayed 2 weeks, and now you gotta, file a court order to get them out the house. Yo, it's all over the news. I'm telling you, it's rough out here. So I don't care who you are. I'm questioning you. Six of Swords energy in reverse, exactly. So it's like these people ain't gonna be able to keep their promises. They lying. This is so you don't go nowhere. Okay, this is all this is. Okay, they trying to test your temperature to see if what they gonna say, if this is gonna work, or they trying to figure out what could get you to not disappear, like not ghost them. Yeah, six of the Nine of Wands energy in reverse. It's like they don't know what else to do. Like this is like a last ditch effort. This is somebody who's running game. Yeah, this is what this is. Yeah, the full energy in reverse. It's like you're not going for it though. Yeah, exactly. You're not trying to have it because you already know what time it is. This person is damn near home. They're homeless. They're gonna tell you they need some place to stay for a short period of time. This is somebody who's gonna tell you this is what they need. But for some of you, you better be careful. They may just try to be on some slick shit once they get there and then don't leave. Yeah, see, here's the Eight of Wands. This is somebody who's gonna come in really quickly with this, or they're gonna tell you they only gonna stay for about 8 weeks. That's 2 months. Yeah, this is somebody who need a place to stay for like 2 months. Okay, this could be anybody. Yeah, here we go. With the Emperor energy in this in the seven, they gotta save some money. Mm-hmm. Then they'll be good. For something, yeah. Mm-mm. Tell me more about this Emperor energy here. This is somebody who wants to come live off of you. This is what this is. They want to see what you got going on. They being nosy. See, they fake as hell with this Page of Cup energy in reverse. This is somebody who just wants to come over here and see what you got going on. They pretending to be somebody they not. They pretend they care like they like you, but they don't. This is so they can be in control and get a hold of things so they can move forward, whatever the bullshit is, because you rejected them. This is all this is. They trying to figure out why you rejected them. They trying to see what's going on. They trying to be nosy. They got to come in and figure out what's up or try something different. Yeah, devil energy in reverse and the magician. Yeah, because whatever they're doing is not working. Okay, they could be using your pictures. Okay, doing shit with your pictures. I don't know if they got you on film, watching you on film or whatever. I don't know. It's just weird shit. Okay. Somebody could also be throwing spells on you, so you could be feeling like you want to eat a lot, overeat, overindulge. Okay, so if you're feeling that way, just pay attention to that. Okay, because it could be somebody throwing that energy at you. Some of you just may be feeling that in general because of the moon energy. Yeah, this is like getting overweight, gaining weight, eating too much, overeating, overindulging. Okay, so somebody could be doing some weird shit over your pictures. All right. It could be for some of you, it could be a mother figure. For others of you, it could be it's an older woman here. Okay. Um, Now, I don't know if the older woman is you and this person is doing this to you. Okay. But it could be a mother figure doing this to someone. Or it could be a lover. Same thing as the other readings. Like the collective energy is all similar with this moon energy. It's people's emotions coming to a head here, especially with this lunar eclipse and the night and the nodes changing. Yeah, this is what a lot of this is. So I would just recommend that if there's anybody that you stop communicating with and they come back around, nothing wrong with accepting an apology, but I would really think twice if I were you. Is to, reconnecting with folk. You do what you want. I would just ask that you think about it, but do what you want. But I ask that you stop and think first. Come to the conclusion that you must, But please look at facts, take your emotions out the situation, right? Look at cycles, because the lunar energy deals with cycles, things on repeat, okay? Unwanted things on repeat, okay? The way people behave. You know, some people want to continue their behavior. They just want you to accept it, and you're supposed to just deal with it instead of telling them that's enough. Yeah, people don't appreciate you. Okay, this is somebody who feels unwanted and unappreciated. So they could feel this way about you. That could be why they're doing what they're doing, or they're trying to make you feel that type of energy. Somebody could be lying on you too, is what I'm getting to. Somebody talking bad about you. You're broke, you're not doing well, you overweight, you're eating, or somebody is sending this energy to you. Something about eating out, not taking care of yourself. Some of you need to be careful of that. And if you're doing it, it could be because of feelings of feeling unwanted and unappreciated. So you may just be going through some changes, but just keep an eye on it. Don't do too much. Um, I feel like some of you may feel better taking a bath, doing a spiritual bath. That will quell a lot of this issue, all of this energy you could be feeling. So whatever your little bath is that you do, cleanse yourself, and you should be feeling all right, right? Um, this is energy that will pass. It'll die down in about 8 weeks, the longest. That's the longest it'll last. It could intensify a little more, between 8 and 9 weeks, is what I'm getting. Codependent energy. Yeah, so some of you, you have people around you who don't treat you right, but yet um, they want you to come back around. It's because they're codependent on your energy. This is what this Page of Cup energy in reverse is. They want to be able to control the dynamic so that they can continue to drink of your cup, drink of your energy. But you're rejecting these people. And so this is why they're going to come back in and try to reason with you and promise, and, oh, I need a place to stay. Can you help me out? It don't matter who this is. For some of you, it could be a child. Be having some issues going on with your child. They could be trying to manipulate you, being devious, being, lying, saying things. For some of you, that could be the case. Or it could be a lie about your child, something going on with your children, okay, with their parent or the grandparent. Okay, maybe the grandparent is looking at the child. That's for some of y'all. Maybe somebody eats because of this. This could be what they're dealing with. Somebody could have been, inappropriately touched as a child, and they didn't know no better. And so they were out there wilding because of it. So somebody could be coming to terms about big behavior, certain behaviors, and how these behaviors came about. It could be because of their childhood traumas. So a lot of you are clearing up childhood traumas, which is dope. Traveler. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, did I say this for y'all? One of y'all, was it water sign? Somebody's coming to somebody's house, or was it the other? Who did I just do before you? I did air. But there was a theme of people coming to house, or coming to visit people. Maybe you guys are getting away and wanting to travel. Somebody could be trying to travel towards you. Okay. Yeah, and for some of you, this person could be strung out on drugs. Okay, that could be the case. Um, but we have crone energy. I knew it was the energy of an older woman. Okay, so this could be somebody who is numb to. This is somebody who could be cold. If they're not cold, they're strung out on drugs. Cold hearted. Somebody who don't have no feelings towards something. It's just like, I don't feel it anymore. It don't necessarily have to be anything bad though. It's just you're not emotionally affected by something anymore, where maybe it did bother you before. Okay, you could be at a distance from this people or these persons. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like you're rejecting anybody's apology. Okay, you're deciding to go off on your own. and do your own thing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yep. So for some of you, you could be leaving a relationship. Okay. Maybe you don't feel appreciated in this connection anymore. Okay. You may have a child, or this person may have had a child with someone outside the connection. They could have lied to you about this. You could be finding out about this. All right. So there could be the third party. Maybe you saw them at a restaurant together, or um, they were out to eat. Somebody saw them out eating. Okay, and they came and told you about this. They and maybe they went to this person and said, "Why didn't you tell me?" Or "Don't tell. Promise not to tell." Like, please don't. Please don't tell you see me. I was just chilling. Like, we didn't do anything. I just was out on a date or whatever. I was just talking. There's nothing going on. Something like that. But I don't know if somebody was scared to say something. Maybe somebody asked someone out, asked a family member out, or a friend out. Somebody's lover asked somebody's friend out. This is why somebody's getting put out. It might come out. That comes to light. There's some things that are going to come to light that someone was doing behind someone's back. Yeah, so there may be some truths that come out that are going to be revealed. Um, but I do feel like, there's somebody who feels unwanted and by you, and there's a codependent energy here. So if you're trying to detach, they're not trying to allow that to happen. Yeah, and these eclipse energies are all about detaching and letting go. So for some of you, a lot of us, we're just clearing up karmic cycles. So yeah, people waking up, smelling the roses, realizing, after a period of time, hey, it is what it is, and deciding to accept it as such and make moves accordingly, right? But you know what it is. It's not like you're naive to it. Whether no matter what your decision is moving forward, whether you continue to participate or you decide, that you want to move away from that, you know what it is now. So if you're going to continue to allow it to happen, you're going to eventually have to numb that pain. Because ain't no way you're going to continue to be still seeing somebody and still be, and still have that pain. You're going to numb it somehow. So this could be why somebody's eating, overeating. Okay. Yep. Overindulging. Somebody could be overspending, overeating. Somebody could be watching a lot of porn. It's like, they're feeling emotion, a lot of emotion. As a result, these are some of the things they may be doing to quell it. It's just temporary, y'all. Don't beat yourself up for, just being human. And nothing you could do. The moon has control, okay? If the moon can make tidal waves 100 feet high in the ocean, then, we just a little splatter of a drop in the ocean. What do you think the moon's effect is on us? So just, ride it out, be cool, try to just keep your temperature, try to keep cool. But somebody is like, yo, I just don't want to deal with people right now. And that's cool. If people are being distant, let people be distant. It's going to be temporary. People just need some time. You got some people who don't know how. We're that codependent energy. You don't know how to leave people alone and give them space. Like, let people breathe for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Give them, give people a break, especially if you don't want nothing. Just blowing people up all the time for nothing. That shit is annoying to me. I'll block your ass, or I'll just ignore you. I won't even block anymore. Some people gonna stay blocked, but now I just ignore because you got a narcissistic energy here, okay? And what they mad because you wasn't trapped. The trap came out in reverse, okay? This is what this is. Mad because you're not talking to them with the antisocial energy because you woke up. You saw what it was, okay? So I don't know if this person, it's like you don't have no feeling to them no more. You're not feeling this. So I don't know if this person is trying to come towards you to communicate with you. I don't know. Who knows with these people out here? But yeah, they want to keep you stuck, not able to go nowhere with their narcissistic ass. I'm glad you saw what time it was. Yeah, integrity. Exactly. Exactly. Does the situation align with your morals and values? Absolutely not. That's why the card came out. You know what it is. And look at that. I can't make this up. Told you these cycles is closing out. These cycles is closing out. Willpower is a must right now. Find things to do to entertain yourself so that you're not talking to these people. Yeah, fate and marriage. Some of you, this is a marriage that you are in that is over. For others of you, you may be dealing with someone who is in a marriage and, shit is just getting really crazy right now with this third party situation. Okay? Some of y'all think y'all married to somebody because y'all been living with them for 25 years and y'all got kids and grandkids together, but y'all not married legally. You got people who, are debating. I'm getting people debating this type of topic. And maybe somebody wants marriage and somebody's afraid and somebody won't marry someone and now somebody is going to take off. It's like, okay, you don't want to get married, boom, I'm out. Somebody could have left and now this person is trying to get this person to come back. They're going to use marriage as a way to lure them back in. So all of this is lessons here, spiritual lessons with fate. So, just because somebody want to get married to you don't mean that that's a beautiful thing, depending on the scenario and the situation. I know we all want to think that, that's what we wish and that's what we will want, but that's what that Pisces energy is about, and that shit is closing out. Okay, the node is leaving Pisces and is going into Leo, Aquarius. Is leaving Pisces, Virgo. All right, so we have to deal with the reality of the situation. It's not gonna work. It's not working. It has not been working. It's time to let it go. You do not want to bring this energy into the new cycle. So do what you can. So this is what I got for you, Earth energy. I hope you guys got something out of this, and I will see you in the next reading. Deuces.